one in Ireland. What do you call that market? Ojuelegba. No, not Ojuelegba. Balogu market. They wouldn't allow you people to sell in Balogu market. Now Soludo is turning around, also wanting to compress you guys. Even in you have run away from Lagos, run away from Kaduna and Abuja, run to your homeland. For only Soludo to turn around and begin to oppress you there. If you guys don't deal with Soludo, let me know what you guys. I will just be watching like our brother. So let me watch you guys and know what you will do. So that I mean, as you know, such you get to love Ben Nag. Can you hear me? All return, Galia, no walk. It's on what zone wiki. Achugunu from Alaba International, John from Ojuelegba, John from Balogu, John from all the markets, Oshodi everywhere. Unubanata Anambra State, old Anambra. Now no Onitsha, Ayachukunu no Onitsha, Unuban Kitty. If you just be watching Soludo, since after running from Balogu, Alaba International, all these markets, all these places in Nigeria, you ran away, you came back to Biafra land, only for Soludo to also pursue you. Continue running. Let's know now where you run to. When Soludo is not pursuing you, your own father's land, let me know where you will run to. Biafrans, Ndibu.
Kunianu just support of freedom.
I'm there who must come even in Soludo. What's on? Then you that's a pano. You never know Soludo.
Kunianu.
Soludo, Nyano, punk, do everywhere. No, where or do qualify you your governor. He's not qualified to be your governor. Or the same Yawan and Winnie Chikotaluno, GMO or OGMO crops. So this one now you can eat it. This is maize. This you can eat. Ojila do teacher and on be on one horse such a for nonsense only. Because those things cause cancer. Also, the same Soludo and family. Guys, remember when that happened? Nonsense. Soludo come on and Avolavo. Is it not Soludo that people will build borehole or business center? Soludo will hear about it and call the man that built it. You see, call me Soludo, I'm coming to open it. So that when you now see Soludo opening it, you think it's Soludo that built it. You think it's Anambra State government that built it. Meanwhile, it was a private an individual that built it. It was a private project. And when you see Soludo opening it and they throwing party there, you think it was Soludo. No, it wasn't an Anambra State government. It was a private operation. It was a private project. An individual did it. An individual will open a borehole for their community. Soludo will go there and take praises and open it, put ribbon and cut it. And now there's water, as if it's Soludo that built it, as if it's the Anambra State government that built it. It was an individual of that community that built it for his own poor people when Soludo couldn't help. What kind of government is this? What kind of a person is this? You know, today one of our mothers was really crying. She was crying and said, listen, they should forget even about IPOB thing and which I'm also I'm annoyed with what she said. But then she said, another thing she said was that they just finished, this is a new year. Won't Soludo leave them alone to breathe? Won't Soludo leave them alone to breathe? That they have decided also to be using this Monday to rest from their works. That was what the mama was saying. To rest from their works. So Soludo should leave them the heck alone. They are using this Monday to rest. Okay? Soludo have not contributed anything to their lives. And then suddenly now, Soludo, because he believes very soon it will be election time for him. Or maybe he doesn't like they and their Islamic caliphate. They don't like anywhere quiet. They now change hand and started, the one that are killing our people in Obin's barrack and all the military police barracks everywhere in our Biafra land and harvesting the organ is not enough yet. Now he's still turning around and running economic jihad and trying to frustrate our mothers. Soludo, a one man is now defeating all of you. One man is defeating all of you. One punk is defeating all of you guys. Banana Yankee. No, sir, no go agree, no go agree. I no go agree, I no gonna boy you. You no go agree, no go agree. Or will you know me, Hassarian? But when I when there's an able working a back while who work about that was me whom one year, maybe. Whom one, can you why, maybe working a back. I no go agree, I no go agree. We no go agree. I'm not gonna bully agree. Can you bully agree? May have whom working. I will put on a 2 years school screen about Sunday. Yesterday, can do your bachelor week, a chori on your we can now, one so backyard because where guys, did you see it? That's the village, did you see this? We came actually, we get there. What's that? So we can, so we can, you can be afraid. They were pursuing we can come here, let's deal with you. We can run for their life. Oh, that's a solution on a mess up. Me man, Nime shop in Kurubu, and Kawa wasn't now you are in no man's land, in on Lagos now. I went intimidate him, work for up from Biafra land. Intimidation, a Jew, I running, only intimidate room, only intimidate, only car, and I have money, I go room. Because when a boon, so the son I went issue. Can't go even a mesolude. I couldn't check how my goon if only a mesolude. One I tell people everywhere. Now salute the punk. Then I'm going to a big one even how to live your life. So what am I trying to say? That's by the way. Our topic is what will a sovereign Biafran nation look like? In this our sovereign Biafran nation, our government should be able to at least give us our basic life amenities. You understand? In a sovereign Biafran nation, the Biafra government, should be able to give us a basic life amenities, which are good roads, pipe bomb water, electricity. And vote. You know, it won't be like Nigeria. Vote for me, I'll give you light. 24 hours. Oh no, vote for me, I'll build you a hospital. As soon as you finish voting for them, they build the wall and abandon the whole project and go away. Vote for me, I will build you, construct road for you. And then what do? They will just scrap the road, cut your farm. They remove even cutting your farmland into the road and leave it like that for ages. And then when they now come back the next season to like Soludo is warming up now and P2B, you know, vote for me, I will build you a road. Oh, vote for me. No. You see, our sovereign Biafra nation will be able to jelly. You know what I mean by jelly? Give us basic life amenities. I have to vote. Can I but not wait to name me already? Because any pipe bomb water, 24 hours electricity, good roads, job everywhere. Oh yeah, the normal. I read when my election. You won't use it to campaign any election. No, the campaign in the sovereign Biafran nation will be your merits, whom you are, the kind of person you are, the works you have done before. Akologi, Ihejimalogi, mother. Your humanitarian work enough, yes. You know, and then your certificates also, your qualifications also. How Jaja, my will a criminal, a drug lord, mayor, will governor. Huh? No, you won't see that in Biafra land. A sovereign Biafra nation, you can't see such a person to be a leader. It's not possible. So in this sovereign Biafra nation, basic life amenities, our government should be able to give it to us. Just like our brothers and sisters have been saying since morning. You understand? Seaport, equipped hospitals, original medicine, good medicine, overall quack medicine everywhere. You know, equipped ambulances. ready to work. Old people's home is the basic life amenity. Old people's home. Like more now, you gotta go. You gotta. I had to start on a German, not a Germany, and not touching gum, you know. Williams week. Old people's home, any delay. Now, this sovereign Biafran nation, Nabian. Then we should be able to also have veteran cares. Veteran cares like all these our patriots, all these our military, Biafra, Mandinke, Biafra Civil War 1967, Mandinke, all these our BDF, all of them. Nina, may one thing or the other. Uh-huh. So there will be a veteran cares for them too. Basic life amenities. So seaports, standard international airports, local airports, generally Biafran Airways, good third roads, pipe-borne water, and what again did I write here? Okay. And then the government will manage the mineral resources very well. Okay. And basic life amenities. Okay, man, it's all right. Anyhow, we're expecting in our emerging sovereign Biafran nation. And then in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation, all citizens will be identified, as well as foreigners in our land, using database system. And government will know you and serve you better. Citizens will have their ID cards and their Biafran passports, and then driving license also. It won't be like in Nigeria where you go to Oluwole. You go to Oluwole and you get any document you want. No. In Biafra land, it will be on standard. You gotta go. I am all driving schools and went exams, and before you take your driving license the way you're supposed to, so that when you go outside Biafran country, nation, you go to another country, that your driving license will still be valuable or valid. You understand? It will still be valid. So when you take your Nigerian driving license, go to another country, they will tell you, no, this is this. No. You have to really go and do driving. Yes, I remember what happened to me when I when I left and I came here and I showed them my driving license. They said, no, this is nonsense. Nonsense, they called it. Oh yeah, would you blame them? Because they have something like Oluwole. They don't trust you. They don't trust your management. They don't trust your government. So they don't trust your institutions and what you do. So I have to redo the schooling again and take the exam again and do the, but due to I know how to drive, one hand I was giving it to them. I collected my first exam, I got it. First exam on practical, I got it. Shaking. But you have to redo it. And it was heartbreaking, because I've done it before. Okay. So there's going to be a sanctified driving license, and with international standard, like I was saying, so that you go to anywhere with your sovereign Biafran nation driving license, it will be valid, And what again? And then our sovereign, emerging sovereign Biafran nation will be able to compete with other countries in sports. Yes. This is what our sovereign Biafran nation will look like. Be able to have a kind of standard sport of events that will be able to come, we as a nation will be able to compete with other countries in sports. I mean, we are in a tropical area, so the ones will be the summer type, not the summer type, not the winter type of sports, but the summer type, because we don't have snow. Okay. And sovereign Biafran nation will be able to also do businesses with any uncorrupt companies and industries and countries, of the world. You understand? So far as they are not corrupt, like we always say, Biafra first. Just like America first. Our own will also be Biafra first. we will be covering our own interests, and then you will also be covering our own interests. We'll meet at a point. It'll be 50-50, you understand? And everybody will go happy, will go home happy. It will be a beautiful deal, a business deal. It's not where Britain will take our mineral resources for 100 years, with nothing to show for it. Free. They'll tell you that they own Nigeria. Were we there? We were not there when you signed all this nonsense. You said you owed our mineral resources, you owed our people, you owed everything that has to do with us. Treat us nicely. No. You are collecting our mineral resources. Allow us to breathe. No. Allow us to live. No. You are still there saying that you are doing whatever, that you're still in charge, and you brought Islamic Fulani jihadis, and they are killing everybody in the land. And you're saying you are that Nigeria, that you are the owner of Nigeria, my foot. So we will try not to do anything with any corrupt country. Any corrupt country, we will not do anything or any business with any corrupt nation. Sovereign Biafran nation will be a light in Africa and in the world. There will be different kinds of transportation. Okay, in the sovereign Biafran nation, there will be subways. There will be, subway. The one that is called subway. The one is that way is underground. Way is underground. Then there are also flyovers. There will also be flyovers. Okay. In this sovereign Biafran nation, there's not going to be anything like a fadarism, No, it won't be working in Nigeria, and it won't be working in Biafra. And this is what a lot of them are doing in Nigeria, and they want to bring it into our land. Imam Made. There won't be anything like Imam Made. I don't know how you say it in English. There won't be anything like Imam Made. Fadarism, I think that's it. You won't see it in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation. It will be by merit. Everything will be by merit. You understand? You do anything, you merit it. You take your merit. You take your reward. Everything in this sovereign Biafran nation will be by merit. People will start life on an equal playing field. Equal playing field, and everything will be by merit. There won't be anything like father or godfatherism. There won't be anything like godfatherism. My godfather, Imam Mado. I know you. Do you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody? Before you will not gain entrance to university, or before now you can get a job, before now you can be absorbed into an industry. You have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. No, it won't happen in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation. It will not happen. And now, I'm a senior citizen. At least, young, here. There won't be anything like godfatherism. There won't be anything like godfatherism. Everything will be on merit. You have a first class in engineering. You applied for a job. Somebody had a second class in engineering, applied for a job. Somebody had a third class in engineering, applied for the same job. Three of you, the same job. The first person will be the person that have first class in engineering. The first admission so the first person that will take the job should be the first person the person that has a first class in engineering. It will be by merit, not by godfatherism. I know the general manager of the industry. It will not happen. Biafrans will happen now. And then the man only to go begin to live like people in Nigeria again. Then we can as well stay where we were. But since we have gone already, because now we can't even go back. So we must do things right. Onye chọkwa ikwu okwu onye wenye aka ka okwu here, and they even look good. Oju here. So and then in this our sovereign Biafran nation, more attention will be given to food and medicine. You know, there won't be anything like a OGM food or GMO food. There won't be. We need organic food, pure organic food. This is why I'm so annoyed with Fulani herdsmen. What they are doing in our farmland, they are destroying the crops that that the crops that God made that are still there. We still have. They are destroying it with their cows. And then suddenly, Soludo and wife will now suddenly tell you people, we have this new seed. This new seed is not telling you the function of the new seed. The new seed is cancerous. The new seed, as soon as you planted it, harvest it, take the seed. If you see any seed, I try to sow it. It will not grow again for you. It will not grow seed again for you. Or grow loose also leaves. Or grow loose akwụkwọ or yellow mkpụrụ anymore. All those GMO foods in seeds in them. Onye ka nwunye ude Soludo na-ewe otelu unu. So in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation, there won't be anything like OGM or GMO food or GMO seeds, whatever you call it. There won't be. Biafrans, if you know all those your yam, all those your corn, your maize, what do you call it? Corn or maize? All those your food crops and your seeds, hold it tight. In future, oya dịka gold n'aka unu. Anyị na-achọziri organic food ka ha gbadatawa na Biafra nation ka ha je hụsa the real food. Yeah, you see, why some people are busy embracing all these OGM food or GMO foods, and there are people that are dying like chicken, and then the highest they live is 55 years. The oldest in their village or in their country is 55. While there are some people are embracing this, other people are running away from it. Somewhere like Japan, the oldest person there, you can see people still in 130, 120 years old. Because they're not embracing all this quack junk food and GMO seeds that are causing cancer. They have refused those nonsense food and seeds. Go to Japan, they live very long. So, Biafrans, what will you be doing now? Before the emergence of our sovereign Biafran nation? Chikolo no umu seed ni now zoni ezo. Kahagali na funye. Oya wa bendo de. Mune kwene ka Soludo na nwunye na luno the real organic seed munu nwele. Well, ni ka onya wulu like gold. Unu wale ka ese eme gold menye. Rolu ni uno hey, oh Jesus Christ, how do I say it? Huh? You know, those days, our mothers will build a wooden safe, and then they will be accumulating, just like when my grandma died. Oh my God, we didn't know this woman was burying money inside a box, under somewhere, dig the ground under her mattress somewhere that was keeping the money there. It was when, no wonder, you did not go to her room anyhow. She was hiding the thing. It was when she died that we now brought out a huge box of money. We said, what? That's where you treat this seed. I'm telling you, this organic God-made seed. That's why you're Igbo. What seed? No one. Seed. Our seed kind of. Oh my God! Somebody help me here. Mpulo oka, ji, ji ka chukwu si wee kakie ka unu ka jiche o nwere ụmụ nke nwancha nwa ya arụ anya n'ọkụ la ọ na-atọ shege adịna o nwere a na-akpọkwa ma ji abana anaghị ahụ ya anya chacha unu malụ nni anya nwa niile each family ọwụna unu nya harvest unu like this ka enyi ọkala vuru nie unu malụ ka etu esi ewere ego zoo n'ime sevu zohu onye sanwe mmadụ ara ejelu nye mere nie n'ọkụ maka they are after Fulani. They are Soludo na nwunye. They are after all those real organic seeds. Oya kpata ha si unu bịa ka enye unu ọka umezeze ka unu kọọ nka unu anakwa na Soludo ọka kọ unu anakwa na mkpụrụ osisi ọwụ na any seed ọwụ na kọọ maka unu kọcha anya riche anya uje were ka ịkọ onye ọzọ nye mezine ọhịa GMO and OGM food na-eme seeds na-eme so each season ịkọchala ugbo gị iwefute nke ya akọ were n'ọdụmama anya edomama zohu onye ezohu Fulani herdsmen na-abịagoro obere kwasacha ọba gị ha ejelu na mkpụrụ osisi ya akọ na-arụ ọzọ ya abịa ikwene ka ha lude maka ọ dịka gold ọ dịka ego and ego ka ọwụ maka na ya mkpụrụ osisi ka dịka chukwu si wee kie unu ekwene ndị Biafra ka organic seeds unu nwe organic crops unu nwe ka ọ gbanarịrị unu n'aka because of all these terrorist governors and their wives. Unu ekwekwene ihe ha na-emezi ile ha na-ewetala unu GMO seeds or OGM seeds. I don't know unu na-akpị ya na side unu mana ịma ebe m na-ekwu. Unu ekwekwene unu ụmụ ji anwụ papa nna unu ọba unu anwa zohu onye ezohu Fulani herdsmen ha batagodoro n'ọba unu ka ha si wee mee onwe ebe ha jee n'ọba wee hafụ ahụhụ wee talie ji nwoke eke n'ọba talikpọọ nwa nwoke na-ebe nwunye na-ebe unu ezone this kind of seed nke unu ya akọ next season unu ezodone ya n'ọba ada ama for accident ọba accident from Fulani herdsmen zohu onye lụọrụ ya save zụọ unu onyinye nye na ana n'ime save arụ gbazitekwa unu eje ebe a vọfụta ya ka ọwụ mkpụrụ ka seed ahụ ọka dị ka chukwu si wee kie a na-akpọ ya organic seed unu ekwene ka ọ gbaneneri unu n'aka unu ekwekwene so that in future imagine sovereign Biafra nation obodo ndị ọzọ esi na be ha na-abịa na be anyị abịa eri nri anyị because na nri anyị ka dị ka chukwu si wee kie nri anyị na-enye vitamin niile na mineral niile o kwesịrị inye na-arụ because na anyị ka na-eri mkpụrụ osisi dịka chukwu si wee kakie ịghọta ihe m na-ekwu mkpụrụ osisi ahụ ịkọcha anya iwere ejekwa ka ọzọ onye kweghị ọzọ ịkọkwa ya ọzọ God is good mana nke ekwensu nwa weta a na-akpọ GMO seed or OGM seed ịkọchachacha anya riche enye iwelu from ọnwụ maka most of it anaghị amụ mkpụrụ mana iwekwolu mkpụrụ ya like ọka for example ọ ya mụrụ gị ọka mana ọka ya kpọọ nkụ iwere kụzịa ọ ya mụtalụ gị ọka ihe emedebe ọ na-etolu gị akwụkwọ ọka ọ na-emelụ gị akwụkwọ ọka ọnwụọ ọbejie OGM seed or GMO seeds na-eme very dangerous seed ha ma ome emie ka nwayọ na ọganiru ka wee nwezie ụgani wee nwee ike ịda maka ha na-achọ ka ụgani bido dara and then ka unu nwekwu ike na-eri all this nonsense food engineered processed food ha na-eme anyị ji anwụ ọsịsọ so that na ndị nọ outside the Biafra nation asị ha ịmakwa na ndị a na-akpọ ndị Biafra know how the longest lived people that the oldest na this Biafra nation n'iloba na ya ahụ 120 years old man 110 years old woman 120 years because ọ na nni unu maka chukwu nyere anyị nni anyị dị ka ọgwụ ọ dị ka ọgwụ iwere ha akwụkwọ mango iwere boil ya tinye garlic n'ime tinye drop of lime inwe azụzụ ịṅụọ ya ma inwe malaria ṅụọ ya ọgwụ ya mana ụmụ ihe niile ahụ ihe ha na-ahụ ewofu unu one kind of mango wetara unu OGM mango or GMO mango seed ịkọ ọnya ịhụ one kind mango iwezelu mkpụrụ nke ahụ tina na ekwene eto ọ na-etosa akwụkwọ mango maka ekwene mango na onwe ma ga-afụ na ahịa GMO seed na-eme So because ihe niile dị n'aka anyị as the populace, ihe niile dị ihe na-akpọ anyị as the citizens, you know. Ihe dị na anyị nwa ya eme anyị eme ka ọ work. Nke a bụrụ gọọmenti ya eme nke. This one is not government that is going to do it. It's me and you that will do it. It's you, the farmer in Biafra land, in Anigbo, will do it. Keep your seeds, your organic seed, keep it tight. Preserve it, let it be like the way you preserve gold. Preserve your organic seeds. They are after Fulani and after your organic seeds. That's why last time you saw Soludo's wife telling you about OGM seed, corn. Tell you to eat this corn so that you can sow it and harvest it. That's an GMO seed or OGM seed. And it's very cancerous. So Biafrans, be careful. Be careful. This one is for me and you to make sure it does not happen. To make sure we keep our organic seeds. It's for me and you. Not government won't do this one for me and you. Ndibo. Farmers and the Biafra. Preserve your organic seeds. Preserve your organic seeds. And nobody will do that for you. Preserve it. You also eat out of it, no? Would you love to be eating OGM crops? So for the fact that you eat out of it, preserve the organic you have. Preserve it. Preserve it the way you preserve gold. You can put it in a safe and dig a ground and bury it there until you need it. So that nobody will tell you story on it. Yeah, because Anubawa Jebwe, Bawa Keke Anubawa Josa, Bawa Jebwe. So Ludo na nwunye na agbaza Josa. Iwa hankite habata no ba unu mess ya bag up. Next season here akọ ugbo maga akwụkwọ n'ihe ịkọ. Fulani herdsmen won't even allow your crops to grow. Now they will also diminish your or disappear your seeds that you are also going to sow. I know na nwoke dị agha anya nara agọ kasokwa na one of them. Ndị jihad eme na anyị kwa. Mana anyị etetego. O tetelu taa tetelu na gboo. In this our USB that is coming, sorry, not US, I don't want to be using that word. Sovereign Biafran nation that is coming, that is emerging. We will also have some holidays. Holidays, because all works and no play make Jax a dull boy. So we'll have some holidays, just like that, our sister, our mother that was crying, so Ludo, leave us alone. We have also decided to be using Monday to be resting. Leave us alone, so Ludo. Is it that you are not a Biafran? The woman said it. The mama said it. Go on my X handle, you will see it. If they've not removed it. Is it that you are not a Biafran? We are watching you now with one eye, so Ludo. The woman said. Is it that you are not a Biafran like us? Is it that in Igbo, so Ludo? Kedeki say mechi zahia ndebe anyị emechi. So with the beginning of a year like this, after Christmas, people have spent a whole lot of money for celebration in Christmas. That they have now gone back to do their normal business. You went there to interrupt them, to disturb them. The woman cried. So Ludo, leave us alone. That mother cried. So in emerging sovereign Biafran nation, there's going to be some days for holiday so that our people will rest. You understand? And those days that you rest, it doesn't mean that if you're working with a company or an office, that the office will not pay you. Office will pay you. Government will be able to make, things like this available for the workers. They call it workers' benefit. Also when you're going on holiday like this, they can pay you your salary on time so that you'll be able to. They also bring out some money for workers, a special gift, workers' benefits, they call it. So in Biafra land, there's going to be things like this. In sovereign Biafra nation, there's going to be days that will be set aside for holidays that people will rest. Our people love working. If you leave yourself, we'll work till thy kingdom come. So government will be able to control it for us so that we don't work the heck out of our lives. Already we have suffered enough from Nigerian hand. And then we'll now enter working and we'll begin to work like Jack, like Jackie. So in this sovereign Biafran nation, we'll be able to have days set aside for a holiday, you know. And we'll also be able, if you're a worker, for example, your company, your industry, your offices, they should be able to give you at least in every year, maybe 1 month holiday. Maybe you take it weekly, week by week, or you take it 1 full month once at once. It will help you, rejuvenate you and make you strong. When after holiday you come back, you're strong again and ready to go. You understand? So in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation, we'll be able to have something like that. And once you're going on holiday, there'll also be allowances to be able to do the holiday very well. Also, in this emerging sovereign nation, there's going to be car insurances. Whilst the government are doing the ones they're doing for you, you as a people also should be able to be doing the ones they're supposed to do to help the government. You understand? But today we're only discussing on the things the government will do and what we expect our government. Maybe next time we'll do the ones we expect ourselves be doing in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation. I brought you up. Who is this? Oh, MID. MID, I tried to bring you up. They knocked you out already in my hands. So try again. Okay, so in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation, there's going to be, we'll be able to insure our cars. But apart from insuring our cars also, the private cars must be serviced yearly. So there won't be anything like pollution from your carbon monoxide coming out of your car. You see all those kind of cars that you're driving them, and the carbon monoxide that will be coming from the car was like, but this car, how old is it? You understand? It will be polluting the whole air. That kind of car, we won't accept it in this emergency of Biafran nation. You see, but so we'll be able to, give everybody opportunity to service his or her car. And then your driving licenses do expire. So on that way too, you will be checked and make sure you can see very well. So also all these accidents you see every day in Nigeria, you won't be seeing it in sovereign Biafran nation, because every year you renew, or every 2 years you renew your driving licenses. And then for you to renew the driving licenses, you have to go to a clinic, maybe eye clinic, and a lot of tests you take. And then if everything is good, they will still renew your driving license. And when they check all those things and they are not able to drive car anymore, they will collect the driving license from you, but not with wickedness, but with a mild way of doing it. You understand? And then and also your cars also will be insured, so that when you jam or you jam somebody, the insurance will pay. So we'll be able to be running insurance, where you insure your cars every year. Every year you insure your car, so that if there's any accident, and then you'll be able to buy any car you want, because people are not, when somebody jams you, because you don't have insurance, the other person that jam you don't have insurance, people are afraid to buy good cars. So in this sovereign Biafran nation, because our cars will be insured, we will insure our cars. Then you can buy any car. So when you're driving this good car and you have insurance, you can be sure that the car in front of you also have insurance. And then if there's any accident, you guys will exchange your insurance and the other person's insurance will pay. And that's it. So a lot of people are now on the mic. I give MID mic before I give Senator. MID, you have the mic. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, there was. Can you hear me? Nne.
Yes, sir.
Anyị emegokwu iwu si na ndị nne niile nọ ebe a na ha ncha bụ lọlọ, but no one after the other. So when I greet everyone here present, Ogadro, when Biafra comes, our mothers will have a special role at the global stage, starting from home. They will have very, very special role, to the extent that the white people will envy us. You know, these people, they imitated many things from us. But by the time Biafra comes, the special role that our mothers will assume will be a kind of global envy to other mothers. So that is the way I see it, because that is the light. Biafra is going to be the beacon of light for every race. That is what we talk about race. What I mean by race is every sex, both for our mothers, our fathers, the youths. Everybody will showcase the goodness of Africa. Because like the departments, there's a particular department that's called Women and Children's Services. One of these days, we're going to read it, you know, on the space to see the organogram and the functions of this Department of Women and Children's Services. That department has brought about a plan, a very, very organic plan that will make Biafran women to be receiving a very, very reasonable sum of a gemma for maternity. And the same thing is applicable to their children, provided that they are being certified as Biafrans. You know, they'll be receiving, you know, the payment that is called the indemnity of birth, you know, for the child, and the indemnity of, you know, delivery. That is what we call maternity for the mother. You know, something like that will happen in Biafra. And apart from that, while we plan for that, we also plan to reorient our politicians. You know, in the zoo now, what they understand by politics is game, corruption, all this nonsense that they play there. We make sure that we send every politician, you know, anybody that is aspiring for political, you know, position, you know, to public services. It's better to say public services. That person must have had a certificate of reorientation, so that he will not be behaving like the zoo politicians. You know, some people thought that as soon as we declare Biafra, everybody will just jump into electoral campaign. No, we will go back to school. While infrastructure is going on, because the exile government and de facto government under BRGE, with the collaboration of our allies like America, like you know, some Middle East countries by Israel, and some principal that there is a kind of collaboration that will lead our people towards the exactitude of what we want. We will collaborate with them. They would like to reorient our people. It's already in some of our hidden agreements. Yes, the one you can say in the public. They will assist our people towards knowing how to manage public things. That is the meaning